A very good morning, Weather Extra. Hope everybody's doing well. We have Olympic coverage on NBC happening right now. So the 6 o'clock newscast was done. So I told everybody we do a little stream for Weather Extra, which we do really every Saturday and Sunday morning at 8:30. And then we had breaking news, and Tatiana had to cover that before she could set up the stream. So now I'm here. And it's a really easy forecast. This is great because the last 2 weekends were not great. 2 weekends ago was a winter storm, a lot of rain, but there was some areas that had a little ice, and we had a little precipitation that was in the form of some snow and freezing rain at the onset of the precipitation. Then fast forward you to the next weekend after that, we had what did Brad call it, the Flizzard, which I thought was pretty funny. I got a kick out of it. And then we had the Flizzard, the sequel, on Sunday with more flurries, not really amounting to much except for far northeast Alabama, but it was really cold and windy, if you remember that. Now we turn our attention to this weekend, and all of a sudden it gets better very quickly. In fact, lots of sunshine in the forecast. Yesterday was a treat. Temperatures really took off. They went all the way up to the mid-60s, Huntsville International Airport. And we're not going to get back there today. There's a bit of a setback, but still, mid-40s, sunshine, that's an improvement over the past couple of weekends, and at least gives you an opportunity to make a decision if you want to go outside. Last couple of weekends, we didn't have that. It was just brutal. 46 degrees for the high today is what we're going to go for. Right now, we're in the 30s. We have a lot of sunshine out there. I think everybody's in the 30s. Yeah. Oh, look at Scottsboro and Gunnersville. Already up to 40. So, yeah, there we go. That's good. So, waking up this morning, we had some 20s mixed in. So, I'm happy to see that we have some 30s, and we're getting a little bit more in the way of warming through the morning hours. We've had a rough start to February when it comes to the 3-degree guarantee. And no fault of anybody. It's just the days that are warmer have exceeded expectations. And the days that are colder have also exceeded expectations in terms of not warming up enough. And we're like missing it by like a degree or two. So we're going to turn this around today. We're going to turn the beat around. What was it? Vicky Sue Robinson. 46, I'm going to go for the high. My concern would be that we'd miss it low. But we'll see what happens. I think we're good. Play around with it. But the charity this month is the Neighborhood Christian Center. Remember, we did the Manna House in January, raised $725, Frontier Foundation and Crawl Space. They are donating that money. Each and every month there's a different sponsor. It's really cool, actually. It would be better if we could get some more days into it so we can raise more money, because the donation is $25 every time we get it right. So 29 out of 31 in January. But it's been a slow start in February, and Neighborhood Christian Center only has 28 days because February is the shortest month of the year. So we got to make up for lost ground and get a couple of these right. So we'll try to do that today. The winds yesterday and even last night, pretty gusty. They won't be as strong today, which will be nice. Maybe a northerly wind that gusts up to about 15, 20 miles an hour. So 46 and sunny with a little less wind, or 65 and sunny with a pretty gusty wind. I mean, trade-offs. So it depends which one you like better, but you know what happens tomorrow, though, is we get it exactly right in terms of sunshine, less wind. I'll show you that in a moment. But first, next 12 hours, and say hi to Brett. This is morning. Very sunny in Decatur. Good to see you on, my friend. Hope all is well. And Sarah's on. Tell me good morning from Daniel, and good to see you on. Looks like, Sarah, I saw your text that you sent me yesterday, and it looked like you and the family were enjoying some sunshine and having a good day. Well, you can do that again today. It just won't be quite as warm, but not a bad looking forecast for today with the sunshine. Then tonight, if you have plans, the Havoc have a 3 p.m. puck drop. And if you're going to the game and you leave the game, it will be cold. And then if you go out and hang out and have a good Saturday night and hang up really late, it's going to get downright cold tonight. We drop back in the 20s. But Sunday is special because it's going to warm up fast, and that will happen through the morning. There will be a little cloud cover late in the day, but mainly sunny, not much wind, temperatures in the 50s, and it looks pretty good. And then the Super Bowl, oh, by the way, is happening. The station NBC right here on 48 covering it for you. Festivities kick off like in the morning, and it just keeps on going all day. It's the only time you won't see the Olympics in the next 2 weeks. We had this big story yesterday how everybody watches the football game and they take Monday off. And if you have plans to do that, Monday's pretty special. How about near 70 and sunny? Yeah, that's pretty good. I have Monday off already, so I am already stoked about that. Beth says, I see tax. What happened there? I see tax-free weekend for severe weather preparation is the February 22nd. Get your weather radios. Fantastic advice right there. And that's going to tie me in a great segue to talk about next week, because after that gorgeous Monday, some showers come in Tuesday night into Wednesday. There's another round of showers Thursday night into Friday. And it does now look like Valentine's Day will be pretty wet. And though it may be wet, and we are going to transition back to cooler temperatures towards the tail end of that 10-day forecast, it's not terribly cold, but cooler. It doesn't look like it will be marked by any severe weather, which is good news. Looked like earlier indications that on the 13th and 14th, Valentine's Day, there could be some stronger storms. That does not look like the case, but this is also like 7 days out, so I would keep updates coming and tight. Make sure you're following it all. But no severe weather and some rain in the forecast for a couple days. Whenever we warm up, generally going to have a little bit more cloud cover and also a chance for some rain. And we certainly have that in the 10-day forecast. So hope everybody has big plans for the Super Bowl. Not sure what you're going to be doing. I'm going to be watching the game as an impartial fan, sort of. It's a long story. It's a deep-rooted story. But I hope you get to cook some food and enjoy the time. If you're not a big football fan, don't watch the game. That's fine. If you like football, watch the game. Enjoy food, friends, family. Might have a chance to actually do a little tailgating outside of your house if you want to have a little outdoor get-together before the game starts. I mean, 50s and sunny and not much wind sounds good. You could do a little cookout out there. People could go outside, inside. I'm not really rooting for either team. It's kind of tough. As a Titans fan, it's like breaking up with someone and they find somebody way better than you. And that's how Vrabel is for the Titans. We dumped him, then he found something way better and made it really good, and now he's in the Super Bowl. So I have mixed emotions how I feel about if I want him to win or not. I like the guy. I thought he was a great coach of the Titans, and I'd like to see him win a Super Bowl, but not with the Patriots, who I despise. It's a very tough call. I just hope for a good game. That's what I'm going to go with. I just want a good game. Hey, Dave, how you doing, my friend? Good to see you on. Thanks for coming on for Weather Extra. I'm going to be here for a little bit longer. I think we have an abbreviated morning show tomorrow, but just to let everybody know, we have not only the Super Bowl, NBC's covering the Olympics, by the way. So newscasts, we'll keep updates coming, but for the next couple of weeks, some of your newscasts will be probably streaming instead of being on air. But we'll keep you updated on the schedule for sure, because can't be on air for both. And when the Olympics are in Italy, the time changes, throws us off a little bit, obviously. So makes it a bit difficult. But it's all good. So my final prediction for the game, a lot of people think it's going to be a defensive struggle. I think the two offenses show up. Patriots offense hasn't shown up in the playoffs at all yet. But I think it's going to be like a 28-24 kind of game. Sort of like, that was actually the score of their last time they met in the Super Bowl when Butler picked off Wilson in the end zone. So that would be weird if it happened again. So that's not a good score to go with. Let's go a little bit lower. Let's go 24-21. And I think whoever has the ball last wins. I think it's going to be a walk-off field goal. It's going to win the game. That's my prediction, and I'm sticking to it. Not saying which one's going to kick the field goal, but I think it's going to come down to last possession, walk-off field goal, zeros on the clock, and the field goal kicker is going to be lifted up in the air, and everyone's going to be like, oh, he's the best kicker ever, and he won the game. That's what I think is going to happen. We're not kicking field goals here in the weather department, though. We're scoring touchdowns. And I hope you all like the forecast for today. Sunday and Monday. It's a nice break. And throw in yesterday, too, because Friday was pretty awesome, too. After 2 real dud days on Wednesday and Thursday that were so cold. It felt colder than the actual air temperature. But turning this boat around, turning this car around, making it all work out, feel a little spring-like. A little spring vibe for Sunday and Monday especially. And then some almost like spring-like showers for Tuesday and Wednesday. So just happy that there's no severe weather in the forecast, which is good. All right. I have to build a fence today. So that's my chore today. I don't want to get stuck doing it on Super Bowl Sunday. So I'm going to try to get that in today. It's just a little doggy fence to keep them a little closer to the house. We have a big backyard with a fence and everything, but they want to go all the way down to the back of the fence where when they put it in, there's a little bitty gap underneath one of the panes, like one of the sections. So I'm going to tighten the fence up a little bit closer to the home. And that's my project for today. I hope if you have projects, or if you're just going to have some fun, whatever you're going to do, I hope you have a fantastic day. Enjoy your Saturday, enjoy your Sunday. And if you're taking Monday off, that's a good choice, because the weather looks good. Everybody have a fantastic day. We'll talk soon. Jada's in tonight. She'll have more on the forecast for you.